Hello, my friend. It's the Crypto Lunatic, and today I bring you in absolute degen territory. We're going to explore the side of crypto that is super high risk. And what I'm about to talk about today is definitely not investment advice. I'm not invested in Pepe Unchained, and this is a journey for degens. For degens! And for people that don't even know what that is, then degens are the super high risk people that will invest maybe $100 or $200 in something and hope to become a millionaire. And that is the territory that we're in today, my friend. So, without further ado, follow me on a high risk adventure into the world of crypto. So, it all started when I asked ChatGPT by current search volume, which cryptocurrencies outside of the top 100 are getting the most positive attention. So, they've listed Casper, Go Plus Security, Hyperliquid, Say, and Pepe Unchained. Now, Pepe Unchained really grabbed my eye because what they're doing is they're tapping into the very popular meme of Pepe, and they've unchained it. So the vibe around this is likely to be good. And when we see the overview, Pepe Unchained is an upcoming layer two blockchain. Now, this is interesting. It's not just a meme coin with no utility. It's a layer two blockchain designed to offer high speed and cheaper fees for meme coin transactions. Now, straight away, this positions this unlike any other meme because there appears to be some sort of utility to it, or at least it seems that way. Recent developments, the project has amassed over 10 million in its ongoing pre-sale, reflecting strong investor interest. The pre-sale success and project's unique positioning in the meme coin market have driven significant search volume. So there you go. They're attracting current positive attention due to their innovative features, recent developments, and strong community engagement. And while they remain outside the top 100 by market cap, their rising search volumes and social media activity suggest growing investor interest and potential for future growth. So there we go. So let's go and have a little look at Pepe Unchained. We see it's a tiny market cap. Now, in case you haven't seen any of my videos, this is the super high risk zone that you don't put anything in that you can't afford to lose. But you're going on degen philosophy and high risk, potentially high return. So you could lose everything. You could become could become a millionaire with a tiny amount of money. And that's the dream that degens are playing. Will they catch the right wave? Well, let's have a little look. So there's 74,000 holders. That's a phenomenal amount for a tiny little degen coin, which suggests to me that there's a decent community behind this. We also see something very strange in the meme coin place. Usually the maximum supply or total supply is the same as the circulating supply. That is not the case with Pepe Unchained. We see that only 80, almost 82% of the supply is in circulation. So there's a blockchain behind this. So I'm going to remain open-minded as to why these tokenomics are in place. We also see here, when things started trading, that this thing actually did start trading last year, at the end of last year, and it came into the bull cycle. So it started trading at 0.017, and then it initially went up to 5.5 cents. So this thing has been significantly higher than it is now, and now it's retracked right the way down. So there we go. Let's go down a little bit. We see that this thing is actually on quite a few exchanges, considering it's an early stage degen coin. So, and also here's something to look at. So confidence is high. Now, liquidity score. So I thought I would get a little chart for you with liquidity score so that you can start assessing things like this, because this is important. What is liquidity? Now, if you don't have a good liquidity score, it means that you could, say, put $100 in and get like $20 worth of crypto out if there's a low liquidity, because there's just not enough money in the pot. So let's bring this alive for you. I said, please explain liquidity score on CoinMarketCap and highlight what scores are dangerous, bad, okay, good, and excellent. So let's cut right through it and say here, anything 0 to 100, you don't want to go anywhere near. 100 to 300 is poor. 301 to 500 is average. 500 to 800 good, and 800 to 100 excellent. Now, I want you to bear that in mind when you look here and see that the only place really that you'd want to be trading this at the moment is on Uniswap, and that the rest are poor scores. So if you are going to go into it, that looks to be the place that you'd want to go. So there's just a bit of insight into what to look for with these little degen coins. So lots of holders, tiny market cap. And what we see here, the top 10 addresses have 41% of the supply. Now that's generally not that great, which tells us there's potential for big dumpage with whoever's behind this. So that's high risk. And as we go down, we don't find a lot more there. So we click on the Explorer's Etherscan and we go here. And here we find the holders, which tell us what we've just already found out, that there's a high concentration of tokens in the top 10 wallets. Although we can see that this is Uniswap, this is MEXC. So these are likely exchanges, or possibly this is the founder, whoever the founder, the mysterious founder is, but these are probably exchanges. So that offsets some of the query. There's another MEXC, another gate one. So it's on a few exchanges and they've probably got quite a lot of the tokens. So let's go onto the website. Now I left this one up. Look, in the UK, this is what we're doing to crypto in the UK. This website is not tailored for UK audiences and may not be designed in compliance with the UK Financial Promotion Scheme. If you're visiting from the UK, we kindly request that you exit this site promptly. Well, whoops, whoops. So what we see here, that they're offering staking on the site as well. And you can get 365% APY for another just over 7 days. So it's like Pepe has its own blockchain. The Pepe Unchained Layer 2 ecosystem is live with Pump Pad. It's got a DEX. We could decentralize exchange, or explorers, a guide, a pad, a bridge. So it's clearly positioning as a meme to do something a little bit more than your average meme. We go back, we click on socials, X, and we come to here. We see there's a phenomenal amount of people following this for a very tiny stage meme coin. And look, it's tapping into the Pepe vibe. Really tapping into that. So there's plenty of people on there. Now, I want to bring this to your attention. This is CoinMarketCap, and these are the most viewed pages. Now, I came down and found in 28th place, Pepe Unchained. Look at that. And I want to bring this to your attention. For a tiny little low cap coin, $12 million is the market cap. It's had a volume of 5 million has come in the last 24 hours. So this thing is obviously getting attention right now, which is a phenomenal percentage between the market cap. We also see that it's down 25% in the last 7 days, which is why. And in the last 24 hours, it's down 17%. And this channel likes to talk about coins before they pump. Now, look. Some will look at that and say, well, it's obviously a scam or there's a reason for that. Others will see a massive opportunity. And I'm not telling you which one to do. I'm just pointing out the facts here. Let's go to ChatGPT. I asked who are the team behind Pepu meme coin. And the bottom line is they don't know. Now, this is a massive, massive warning. When you don't know who's behind a coin, it's a red flag, because we don't know if it's going to be a rug pull or why aren't they putting their face to it? In fairness, a lot of memes, they don't have the people behind them, but this is definitely a caution. Now, there can be other reasons, of course, behind it, but what it says is obviously that they've looked at the development team behind it, and based on what they can work out, there's a link between Pepu and Best Wallet, Eud, Eud, however you pronounce that, which is a Bulgarian company. Um, and there's been links to Vitalik Buterin's wallet. Now, this is on Ethereum. It could make sense. Who knows? So Pepu shares similarities with other meme coins like Wall Street Pepe, leading some to believe that they may share the same development team. However, others argue that these are merely coincidental similarities. So, conclusion. There is no verified information regarding the identities of the Pepu development team. The project's reliance on pseudonymous, I'm getting a bit tongue-tied with that, identities and lack of public disclosures have contributed to a climate of uncertainty and speculation. Potential investors should exercise caution and conduct thorough research before engaging with the Pepu token. So, there, my friends, is this degen gold or is it a rug pull? Well, I'm not here to tell you one way or the other. But if you're in the degen zone, the super high risk zone, then this is the place to play. So that's me. I'm the crypto lunatic. I'm bringing you these little updates, these neutral ones where I'm not paid by any of the companies that I talk about. So you're getting very neutral advice. And if you want more of that, then please do subscribe to the channel. And if you would like another one of my videos, you will find it just there.